Hi everyone, hello. Hi Srividya. Hi Paramjot. Hi. Hello everyone. Good morning. Good morning for me. I think it's the first time I'm doing a live so early. So thank you so much for joining. It's on a Monday. It's on a Monday afternoon for the most of you. Thank you so much for joining. It's very nice for you to be here today. And hi engineer who squats. Okay, so my ebook is out today. My first ebook, hashtag anthology, that I have been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's out. It's out, meaning if you go and purchase it now, then it'll be in your inbox as soon as your payment is cleared. So, no waiting, no pre order, nothing like that. You just, click on the link in the bio right now. You can go there after this live maybe, and then you can just click on the link and you can download the ebook, pay for it instantly. It'll be there in your inbox. So that's a really cool thing going on today. Hi Gurusis, hi Vaishnavi, hi Anish, hi everyone. Minakshi has already bought it. Gaurav, I'm good. I'm very excited. How am I? I'm very, very excited. So today we have, today's the launch, of course. And today, something different is today is the first time I'm going to do a live with someone else. I've never done a live with someone else on my channel. And this person is Digital Pratik. So I think many of you already know him. So I'm just going to wait for him to join. I don't think he's here yet. So I am going to wait. Or yeah, he's not here yet. So I'm just gonna wait for him to join. And yeah, so today is just, when I say that it's a book launch, I just want to talk to Pratik about, how, because Pratik has a lot of courses, a lot of ebooks. So I want to talk to him about, how he started out, and his courses are doing very well. So want to just chat how it happens, and what did he learn from it, and how did he take it ahead. So just gonna have a quick conversation, hopefully something that you will enjoy as well. Kush saying that this heart is very nice. Thank you so much, because this heart is just something I threw in, and I've been seeing it for so long on so many other people's faces. So I'm just happy. So Pratik is Pratik here? Pratik. Yes, Pratik is him now. Hi Pratik. So yes, so we're waiting for him. Hi Pratik.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Shreya. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for being here. It's so nice of you.
Yep, always. Pleasure.
Thank you. So yeah, so
So
yeah, you
how's everything going? Your book and everything?
everything's good. I mean, today is the day when it's actually launched. So like, if anybody goes and buys it right now, it'll be in their inbox in the very next minute. So I'm very excited about it. It's very excited about
Awesome.
it. Yeah. So first of all,
Cool.
you for being here. I mean, it's amazing that you just said yes. So I want to first tell everyone how I met you and how I know you and how
Sure.
I got
Sure.
you. Okay. All right. So it
Sure.
happened, I think a few months ago, you had messaged me on LinkedIn that you want me on your podcast. And so I had messaged you and you said, okay, let's chat on WhatsApp. And I texted you on
Hmm.
WhatsApp and you were like, look, I'm looking
Hmm.
for a blogger. Can you do this for me? And I told you everything. And
Hmm.
you were very honest that, see, this is not my budget right now. And I don't want to undervalue your work. I want to pay you what you say. So I am going to keep
Hmm.
this on hold, but I will definitely come back when I have a good budget. And then you came
Yeah.
back a few months ago and we worked
That
on,
was that
yeah,
was Shreya. That was actually today is what? Today it is August 10th. Oh,
yeah,
we just missed four days. So it is almost like 1 year now.
yeah.
You can clearly see it. Yeah, I was actually remembering that conversation which you were going through, and I was going through that LinkedIn conversation because on LinkedIn I very rarely message or interact on DMs, so there are very few messages which I have to go through.
Right.
So right over here, you can see August 6th it was
Yeah.
when hi Shreya, I randomly bumped into one of your recent video content and then came to your profile and got convinced about your experience. So here I am with an invitation, blah blah blah. And at that point in time, I had 239 podcast episodes.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's been
so
amazing.
it was wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then obviously then something I don't know what happened. Hey Shreya, you putting up in Mumbai? All right, so fine. Then probably we conversed in December 10th or on December 10th. And then on December 21st, you just asked, would you be up for a 30-minute call sometime during the next week? then we had a word, and then obviously
Yeah.
that's how the connection.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
actually nice that you show the conversation. It's been a year. So I've known you for a year.
yeah,
And then we've worked together basically just for the past 2-3 months, I guess. That's all.
yeah.
And basically, I just texted you 2 days ago, like, I have this book launched. Do you want to join me? Will you be a part of it? And you were like, I was like, great, this is great. Okay, he just showed the thumbs up, so that's great. So, that was really,
Something which I've learned, something which I've learned from Gary Vee. Gary Vee once in a while in a video, long back, like 2, 3 years ago, while he was having a word with his team, he said that I won't type because when I send an emoji, it's very frictionless and it saves time.
yeah,
So I was like, wow, this is actually important. Instead of me writing okay or something like thumbs up, that's
yeah.
it, gone.
That was very good. I mean, I was like, okay, this guy is like, getting it done. So this is final. So let's do it. We made a poster, sent it to you, and then it was out there everywhere. So yeah, thanks so much for
Yeah,
being a part of it. So I just want to talk, like, of course, I want to talk to not just about my ebook. I want to talk to you about your courses. I want to talk to you about your ebook. It's there in the background right
hmm,
now. You've released a free ebook about podcast.
yeah.
I got it. I got it too. Very good. And I just want to talk about your process. So I want anyone
Sure,
who's watching this video to kind of get an insight on how you started and what you can tell them. So I have a few questions
sure.
for you. So go ahead with that.
Fire,
Okay.
fire.
So of course, I've seen your, this podcast, the podcast course that's going on for, I think, 999 today. It's on discount. So that looks very interesting. That's, the copy and everything is very interesting. And of course, you are leading in the game of podcast in India right now. So that's really good. So was this your first course, or like, what was your first course? Where did you actually begin?
Uh, I would say 2011 or 12. For the first ever time, I tried to sell an ebook
Okay.
where I had no clue. I tried to just sell the ebook and I didn't have any clue whether what is a landing page, what are the tools. I didn't have any clue. What I was doing is I was just surfing online here and there and people were selling ebooks. So I tried that. And that point in time, Optimize Press 2013, I guess. Optimize Press, something like that. A tool came in and one of my friends wanted a website. So I told him that you invest $97 because I don't have money,
Mhm.
but I'll build a beautiful landing page for you. So he invested in the tool. I built a website on his website for his wife's domain, and then obviously I had two remaining licenses. So for those two licenses on which I can build landing page, I tried to sell an ebook,
Mhm.
and that was a disaster obviously because I tried to sell an ebook where I was nothing. There was like no Digital Pratik. Digital Pratik came into existence, a name, in 2016, slowly and steadily. So I was nobody over there. I was just a call center guy, and I tried to sell that ebook for around, I guess, $9. $9.
Okay.
And obviously, I didn't get. I got zero leads because I didn't have money to invest in ads and things. I was just randomly doing here and there. I was doing blogging at that point in time
Mhm.
without even having a proper domain and hosting. So yeah, I started with a disaster in early 2000s, 2013, I guess. Yeah, 2013.
That's a long.
And so it has been a journey. Like I would say, like I started selling this year only. In fact, in June.
Mhm.
I've never sold a course. I don't remember I've sold a course. I have always given courses for free. I've always given 100% of my content for free.
Mhm.
Only my consulting products or my coaching programs or one-on-one things were paid till this point in time until June. Because by this time, like during lockdown, especially, I started getting a lot of DM requests from professionals, not just from kids,
Yeah.
from professionals as well who were like in the age bracket of 35, 40, who were, because of in lockdown, they wanted to learn something new and they wanted a step-by-step process. They wanted something which is like on totally different level other than what I do, this casual raw talks.
Right.
So I thought that if I'm investing super duper time, which is if people who are into podcast challenge, they already know that what kind of time I have invested, what kind of value I'm giving over there,
Mhm.
bonuses I'm giving, and trainings more worth like 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour long bonuses I'm giving. So that requires a time. So I thought, let me just try to sell a product,
Mhm.
a digital product.
Yeah.
So that's where I changed a little bit of my model during this lockdown, and I launched a product without any upsell. I didn't wanted to generate like 50 lakh rupees in just 1 month.
Yeah.
So I just had a one front end product. I didn't even have this ebook. I was just selling my product, direct selling. But yeah, because I had a personal brand built, I also had that leverage. But yeah, I went heavy on my advertisements,
Hmm.
and I'm totally okay to share the numbers as well. I invested somewhere around 1.78 lakh rupees in the
Okay.
month of June, but we generated a revenue in sales of close to 6.8 lakhs. So that was the revenue generated just by front end product. I'm sure if I would have an upsell and things like that, then
Hmm.
probably that would have gone to 20-25 lakhs easily.
Right.
So yeah. So obviously, even if you have a personal brand, you have to do advertisements and things because you have to reach out to masses. That's what I did.
So I know,
So that was like a disaster to like lakhs of rupees in 1 month
yeah,
in selling digital products.
yeah. So like I noticed that, you had your course out, but this ebook that you're giving out for free is very recent. So what made you kind of, give out an ebook for free after having a course that's already selling?
Obviously, because in the month of June, I was a little bit in rush because I wanted a selling thing because I was getting a too much request and I didn't want to miss that lockdown period.
Correct.
So I thought, let me just build something. And in 7 days, I was ready. My content team, I just discussed with them that I want these kind of creatives for my advertisements and things like that.
Mhm.
And because I have an experience, I'm a practitioner. I'm too fast in like thumbs and over here.
Yeah.
So we built an entire system of selling things for front-end product in 1 week, and then we launched in the month of June, and it went well. June, July, both the months went well, and finally in the August month now, by end of July, like close to 20th, I started writing this ebook. I already had that ebook, but I never promoted that like a landing page and something. So I started generating leads now just for this.
Okay.
So obviously, when you have see in digital information business, if you have leads for something, you have gold mine.
Correct.
Like people always say, money is in the list, money is in the list. Now, I have never talked all these marketing terms because people always have treated me like a content creator.
Correct.
But people don't know that hidden part of Digital Pratik, who was a senior digital marketing trainer at DSIM, who has trained thousands of professionals, who has run blogs, who has built free courses,
Hmm.
who has been product manager of DigiPerform. So I'm a hardcore practitioner of these marketing things. I know email marketing automation. I myself do all these things.
Hmm.
So I thought, let me just build a sales funnel slowly and steadily, and eventually in 6 months, probably around podcasting itself,
Hmm.
I might just have a fully fledged. You will see slowly and steadily, you will see upsells as well. You will see this and that, plenty of things. So now I'm building a complete sales funnel because I got a good response over here
Hmm.
and I don't want to lose that charm. So I'm now building all my advertisements are right now going in promoting this ebook.
Right.
So in like 1 week right now, 10 days. So I started that on July 1st or August 1st, sorry.
Okay.
So in 10 days, we have close to like close to 1,000 leads, I suppose,
Okay.
for this particular ebook.
Mhm.
And then they are being presented. So once they enroll over here, I mean, they download this ebook, then there would be an upsell. And right now, for these 2 days, we just said that today morning only I got this idea that yes, tomorrow it's my mom's birthday. So let me just give out this mom's birthday offer. So
Right.
now I'm presenting a 499 offer instead of 1999.
Hmm.
So I'm giving a 75% discount in 3 hours. I just completed that funnel. We built that landing page. We interact in like integrated everything, email marketing and everything.
Right.
So yeah, it's like always execution and improvising in your marketing strategy. And it's like you in content marketing, when you change a few words,
Hmm.
those things matter.
Yeah.
Same way in our funnels, things matter. And right now it is going great. We have already generated 20 sales in 1 hour
Right.
organically.
That's great. You're doing well. I mean, of course, you're doing well. I've been targeted by your ads so many times. So you're doing well. I can say that. Okay, so that is one thing. And then I want to know, like you put out your first course, it was a kind of a mess because you didn't really know what you were doing. So what was the
Yeah.
one main thing you learned from that? And then you decided that before I put out the next one, I'm definitely going to sort out this one thing, for myself. So what was that one thing that you learned?
Shreya, I guess there wouldn't be one thing. There was everything because in 2013, as I said, I had no clue. I was just trying. My mindset was not to bring value. My mindset was to just make money.
Right.
That was not just one thing. That was like everything messed out around over here when I was just getting started, which is like for with most of the youngsters. And that's where I tell them, please don't have that just making money mindset,
Correct.
or else you'll keep on failing. Or maybe even if you succeed, you won't succeed exponentially.
Correct.
So in 2012, 13, I had no, like I was just a call center guy. So I was just trying to make some 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 additional bucks. And in like thought process, I was just trying to sell a direct product. I had no clue about funnels. I had no clue about this and that. At that point in time, no, these kind of platforms were not there.
Correct.
All right. It was all about blogging. And then through blogging, you had sales funnel, email subscribers, and then automation, and you used to do things.
Yeah.
And you had a YouTube channel.
Mhm.
So now because we have things, so platforms change. And over these years in 2015, end 2015, I got Gary Vaynerchuk in my life. My mindset started shifting
Right.
on an exponential basis,
Mhm.
and things got changed. So if you want to just point out one thing was my mindset. My mindset was fucked up. It was just making money in 2013
Right.
versus now it is more of like 51% is free valuable stuff versus 49% like paid consulting products or coaching programs.
Yeah. Okay. I agree, like with mindset, because I recently started talking about mindset in terms of freelancing, and because especially freelancers think that nobody will pay us more, and why would anybody back
Yep,
freelancers? So definitely, mindset is one of the biggest things for anywhere that you want to create influence or where you want to make money. So that's a good.
exactly. In fact, I always tell people like, see, building a brand, it's not that you always talk about your own craft. Like
Mhm.
you are into copywriting, you are into content writing. You don't have to just talk about that. Like right now, this fucking Binod is trending everywhere. And wherever you go, you will see Binod. Right now, we are seeing 50% of the comments like Binod.
Yeah.
People are so free right now on Binod versus me. You will see in 1 hour after our live, there would be one post on my feed. Do watch that.
Okay.
We used Binod
Okay.
to create a piece of content
Okay.
which will get me engagement, which will get me branding, which will get me awareness,
Right.
versus people who are like fucking free to just comment बिनोद बिनोद बिनोद. अरे खुद के लिए यूज कर लो बिनोद को यार. वो जो बिनोद पे वीडियो यूट्यूब पे बना है, वो बंदा और बंदी कितना कमा रहे हैं. Like they are in
Yeah.
millions of views. They have generated Google AdSense money like hell.
Yeah.
And they have gone viral. They have branded themselves like anything.
Yeah.
So Binod is like lucky for him now.
Yeah.
But people don't understand that.
That's true. I guess we just roasted everyone who's doing that right now.
Yeah, I love them for.
Mm.
Like I love you two guys, but for Binod commenters, I love them 3, 4, 5, 6 infinite times more.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So, you
Yeah,
talked
tell
about
me.
your first thing was an ebook, and then you started with courses. Is that correct?
Mhm. Courses. This is the first ever course, I would
Okay.
say.
First.
Free courses, yeah, obviously. I had free courses.
Mhm.
I had Digital Pratik University, and I always used to see moments. 2017 was the first ever moment
Mhm.
when I launched this blog, digitalmarketingforfree.com. I still have that domain,
Mhm.
but it might probably redirect right now to a YouTube playlist or something.
Okay.
So right now, digitalmarketingforfree.com is my own domain, but I had a blog at that point in time in 2017. February 2017, I launched this blog.
Mhm.
And I started writing on how to start a blog, how to start digital marketing, things like that. Because it was a domain, digitalmarketingforfree.com, everything was free.
Okay.
So I was just generating email leads for myself and then automation through GetResponse email marketing software. And I was just marketing, I was just practicing my marketing practices.
Right.
And eventually I was then going into Instagram as well. I'm doing Instagram since 2014, but hardcore since July 2017, slowly and steadily. So both those combined, and then I thought like this Instagram is actually giving me more comfort level, because subconsciously then when I was self-auditing myself, I was good at videos and audios versus writing.
Mhm.
Because somewhere like I got to feel that writing is taking me more time.
Mhm.
So let me just take a complete break from blogging.
Correct.
Let me just focus on video
Mhm.
and image and audio. And that's what I did. So I completely left out blogging. You won't see me blogging anymore since 2000, probably 18 something. But now what I'm doing, I'm outsourcing that. I'm just asking my team whenever I want articles, I'm asking my team to just transcribe my own audio and videos, and then putting them some thoughts over there, here and there. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I have been like using the moments. That was probably the first moment where I didn't have a course, but I had a blog which was free,
Mhm.
where people were learning, obviously.
Yeah.
Then in 2019 itself, I started Digital Pratik University. Then for 3 to 4 months, I launched that. I closed that.
Yeah.
During lockdown, once again, in the month of April, 1st April, I launched Digital Pratik University once again because it was lockdown. People were requesting free stuff.
Yeah.
So I relaunched it once again. And then I got 22,000 students in just 1 month.
Okay.
Then once again, I thought that, okay, fine. That's where I told you, like professionals started DMing me and messaging
Right.
me that now, if you have Digital Pratik University, what about us? Please do something on a professional level where we can actually pay you money and then we can learn. That's where the podcasting challenge thought came into picture, and here we are.
Yeah. That's good. So there was basically a lot of free content creation, and then people willingly came and told you, we would pay for something that would, straight up like just give it to us in our hands. We just want to follow you and
Yep.
want to get it done. That's it. Yeah, that's a good thing. Mainly because you have that kind of influence, and that's something I have been working on as well. So most of my content, like you said, I don't talk about my services. I talk about how I can help freelancers, how freelancers can change their lives. So in that
Yeah.
sense, now when I put out an ebook, it's not a question of why are you charging. I think there were one or two
Yeah.
people who were questioning because they didn't know me. But other than that, people
Yeah.
have, I put out a post about this. People have actually paid me more than even the charge of the ebook, because the website I'm doing it through allows that. People have, my ebook is right now priced at 500 rupees. People have paid 700, 1000, 1500,
Getting it.
2500.
Yeah.
So that influence is definitely important. And like you talked about it, that, it has to come from giving out a lot of free value and then giving people what they want to pay for, what they want.
100%.
Yeah. So that's a,
Exactly.
yeah. Okay. So now what would be a tip you would give for anyone who wants to start their own course or their own ebook? Like any 2 or 3 tips, maybe.
I would say that please don't start an ebook or a course, or don't create an ebook and start a course just because you think that making money online would be easy for you. It won't be easy. It would be a super tough thing because people won't get your free ebook as well
Hmm.
if you don't have anything to show as a real case study or real practice,
Correct.
right? Like I can, let's assume I buy 500 rupees ebook of Shreya Pattar, and then from Shreya's ebook, I'm just learning here and there, assuming that I'm just a brand newbie. I'm nobody. All right. I'm just a normal Pratik who's just getting started online. And I buy this 500 ebook, and then I learn something, and then I think, okay, fine, let me just summarize this and bring it up in an ebook. And then I'll sell that ebook for 10 rupees or 100 rupees or 200 rupees or 500 rupees.
Hmm.
All right. That is wrong. That is something which I'm against. Like, don't try and act like somebody in the form of ebook or in the form of course. If you see, I can create courses around email marketing. I can create courses around this and that, plenty of stuff. I can start a course around personal branding itself.
Right.
But I just try to stick to myself, stick with things which I'm currently doing.
Correct.
And then I just generalize one thing which might be practicing like heights. So right now podcasting is the thing which I'm practicing since like years now.
Hmm.
And I have a I have a grip on that.
Hmm.
Plus I have done something in India which is influential with respect to podcasting. I have an audience, I have numbers here and there, not just followers,
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
proper real numbers. That's where I thought, okay, fine, if I have to create a course, I'll create something over there where people can pay money.
Hmm.
Then on top of that, inside the course, I'm actually giving bonuses where I'm giving them a 68 minutes training on how to make money via podcast.
Okay.
Like people are charging for how to make money online or how to make money from podcast like crazy. I'm not charging anything for that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless what I'm charging is I'm charging you for launching a podcast. So unless you don't have a podcast, how you will make money?
Hmm. Yeah.
Then you have to have the right mindset. So everything which I'm selling right now, right, anything which I sell, I just try that whatever price I'm giving, it should be like 10x times more valuable inside for the people.
Correct.
It should not be just like okay fine, मेरे को कोर्स निकालना है, पैसे कमाने हैं ना, तो अभी लॉकडाउन में कैसे करूंगा, जॉब नहीं है, कोर्स निकाल देता हूँ, चलो.
Right.
Like there are 80% of the crowd or the course creators right now in the market are like that.
Right.
Right.
Hmm.
Because now I'm saying that because I intentionally buy everyone's product. I invest a lot. My team knows.
Okay.
My team knows that I'm mad after a race.
Hmm.
This is the thing which I do.
Right.
I know every single person course material. उनके अंदर क्या वो बेच रहे हैं ना, मेरे को मालूम है. क्यों? क्योंकि मैं जानबूझ के खरीदता हूँ
Right.
देखने के लिए कि ये बंदा कैसा सही है या नहीं. All right. I have all the products of Billie Jean. I have all the products of Fixed Rises. I have all the products of like everyone.
Mhm.
I have just not bought a product of Gary Vaynerchuk because उनका कोई भी coaching program नहीं है.
Okay.
He's just selling consulting product, which is 4D, which is worth $12,000.
Hmm.
Right. And for that, I have to fly to his country,
Right.
which I cannot right now. So that's what my point is. Like, please, that is the number one tip. Please don't try to sell right now, which you think that will make just money.
Mhm.
Please try to sell something which would genuinely help from your end to people. And then probably you will make 10x times more money than you might think.
Correct. So do you like if somebody's putting out a course or ebook right now, like they're really passionate about it, they want to do it, they're good at it, and you know they
Yes,
have an audience. Do you think
yes,
they charge for it? How do you
yes.
decide whether to
They sh
charge for it or not? Because you mentioned, you know, you also gave out courses for free initially, and this is your
Yeah.
paid course. So how does someone decide that first should be a lead magnet, or should they just start charging direct?
See, there are people. I mean, let's talk about Baiju. What is
Mm,
Baiju? Does Baiju give anything for free? It's an application where you have to enroll and then you have to pay for courses,
right.
right?
Mhm.
There is a proper sales team who
Yeah.
is calling you, who is telling you that तुम्हारे kids के लिए ये course अच्छा रहेगा, ये वो everything.
Mhm.
I know this because I have enrolled over there manually, even though I don't have kids, but I manually do that so that I can know the process,
Okay.
right? So, like, what is Beju? Beju doesn't have any lead magnet, but still, it is a $1 billion company.
Correct.
Like, but not a billion. I don't know how much. Like, there are billions, I guess.
Almost close to that, maybe.
It's a super huge,
Yeah.
like, super huge information product right now in the form of app.
Mhm.
So, I don't think that you require some lead magnet. See, there are different ways you can. If तुम्हारे में गुर्दा है तो direct sell करो,
Right.
all right?
Okay.
But if you don't, if you have to build yourself from scratch,
Mhm.
then please try to deliver something for free so that you create some authority so that people come to know you that okay fine बंदे में कुछ दम है या बंदी में कुछ दम है free दे रहा है.
Yeah.
Now you are trying to sell a product for the first ever time and it is paid. Nothing wrong in that
Correct.
because you have done it. See, you are already an authority in the space of copywriting right now on LinkedIn.
Mhm.
People are admiring you, people follow you, and that's the reason probably people are right now paying up to 2,500 rupees for your ebook, which you are selling for 500.
Yeah.
Right? So there is nothing wrong in direct selling. The problem is if you are nobody and if you are trying to sell, if you have no clue about how to use an iPhone and then you are telling that I know everything about iPhone, how
Yeah.
will it work?
Correct.
It is something like that, you know. So it's perfectly all right. Sell directly.
That makes sense. I guess everyone has to find out their audience and whether their audience is willing to pay or not, and how much, you know, how unique their course is, and then accordingly try to decide. So yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And what?
This is like this is like I related this with college studies.
Mhm.
In college when we go, people who don't have money, who come from a very like scholarship kind of background, people work their ass off. People like there are kids who work their ass off for scholarships because they don't have money to pay for college fees.
Right.
And when they go to college, they try to compare their situation with somebody who is an NRI student
Mhm.
who has his dad paying 25 lakh rupees just for college fees.
Right.
All right. Now that comparison is totally wrong.
Right.
Right? I don't understand why do you compare?
Mhm.
Because अभी भगवान ने ऐसा दो घर दिया है तो अभी हम क्या कर सकते हैं बॉस?
Right.
How can you compare? Take 100% responsibility of your situation and then try to make more money. Because even if that kid who is rich, whose dad has paid 25 lakh rupees, it's not necessary that he will get a good job and will make more money than you. I have a lot of friends who are NRI along with me. Right now, they are not making as much as I am right now.
Mhm.
Right? They're regretting their life right now.
Okay.
So it is similar to that, like selling a direct product or you building your own thing and then lead magnet and leads and then selling your product.
Right. That's a good example. Okay. And I want to know, like, what do you think is the future of ebooks and courses? Do you think there's something else that will come into play, or you know?
As of now, I can clearly see that digital information products is the thing because of the lockdown, it has 10x times like increased,
Right.
right? So it's definitely information industry right now is booming like anything.
Mhm.
And that's the reason probably why you will see everyone selling their courses, even if they have never done, they will try to sell your course for 499 rupees.
Right. I get that.
So
Yeah.
everybody is into that thing.
Mhm.
And that's what my point is. Like, I'm not like that. I just don't want to like sell like crazy,
Mhm.
which I could easily do. But I just want to be authentic in my niche, even though there is lockdown and I can take that advantage and everything. But as I said, like I'm a follower of Gary Vee. So I want to make money, but at the same point in time, I want to build legacy over here.
Mhm.
So I would never try to sell which is not helping to people.
Right.
And there is a code. Don't try to sell. Start helping people and you'll eventually sell more.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's good. So Yeah, I think, I think everyone basically has to figure out what works for them, has to kind of pick their own expertise and kind of try to
Yeah,
see how they can present it. And if they can sell it,
yeah.
great. If they can't, then try to build a lead magnet first and then eventually go into hard selling, as you could say. So
Yes.
what's next for you? Like what's coming for you?
I don't think that much.
Right.
I just execute. Just imagine today I have a long list of things which I have to do on my whiteboard right over here.
Mhm.
Besides me, I cannot show everything, but there are probably one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Nine things right now listed
Mhm.
on my whiteboard besides me. But I got this idea that my mom's birthday is tomorrow and I have to create a sales funnel. So
Right.
I sat, I invested my almost like 3 and 4 hours. We crafted the ad, I written the copy, I have retargeting ads set, everything is live right now.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything. I didn't want to मेरे को मेरी टीम से वेट नहीं करना था because if I would have gone to my team, I would have made them understand that this is what,
Yeah.
and that would have taken 1.5 hours
Yeah.
for them to create something which I want and this and that. Instead, I myself sat,
Yeah.
I built that landing page here and there, सब कुछ किया, advertisements बनाई, craft किया, copy लिखा, retargeting ads बनाई, and then boom, it is running right now.
That's good.
So it's more for me in living in the now. So 80% live in the now,
Good.
70 to 80%, and 20 to 30% is what's next. So for me, what's next? If you ask, right now I can clearly see Alexa skills in front of me. So I'm purely going into voice. So in the back end, yeah, definitely things are happening in Alexa skills as well, which I don't want to reveal right now
Mhm.
because it won't make any sense for me
Okay.
to say something about Alexa skills on a live video because I don't have anything to show right now
Right.
significant to what I feel.
Yeah.
So once I have something significant to show, I have been, but I would honestly tell you, we are working on my own branded Alexa skills since past 7 months now.
Okay.
So still I'm not sure, right? So just imagine when I'll come up, it would be like years of mehnat after that next thing which you're trying to ask me.
It'll be a big shot, I'm sure. Like everything I'm telling
Yeah,
you, I knew you, like I didn't know you before LinkedIn, honestly. You messaged me. I knew as
yeah,
a digital Pratik, but I didn't know what you did exactly. You messaged me, I
yeah.
found your profile, I found out that okay, you are there on every social media. Since that day, I have not missed a single ad of yours, I think. Like you have always on like my Instagram or Facebook or email because I subscribe to your newsletter. It's pretty good. So yeah, you have been everywhere you're supposed to be, I guess, and
Yeah,
you're not annoying. You always have that value punch. So every time you push out something, I definitely click on it, I look at it, or I tell
yeah.
you about it. So yeah, so that's
Perfect.
something that you do that's really
So tell us more about your anthology, right?
yes. And
Anthology.
so
Yeah. So
hashtag anthology is my first ebook, so I'm very super excited. So it's
yeah.
basically a collection of all the LinkedIn posts. I have been writing on LinkedIn for over 2 years. I have ended up at 55,000 followers like now. And it's a collection of some of the best posts all put together. It's helpful for content writers, freelancers, content creators in general, or students, anybody who wants to kind of change their mindset, who wants to learn writing, who wants to freelance,
Mm-hmm.
try to, be a valuable freelancer, get paid what they want, whatever amount it may be, always negotiate properly with client, all those kinds of things. So it's a collection. Out of 450 posts, I have picked out some 50, 60 best posts, put it all together, and it's available. And for 500 today. So tonight the price will go up. So it's for 500 today. And
Okay.
yeah, that's something about my ebook. It's called hashtag anthology. And yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
One thing which I would like to add over here, if I were you, what I would do is 50 posts, right? You said 50 posts.
Yeah, I think 50, 100. I didn't really count, honestly. 50 to 70, I think.
Okay. All right. So let's suppose 50. I would definitely start I call this like a seasonal podcast.
Hmm.
You should definitely start a seasonal podcast on this anthology,
Okay.
which would stay forever on Apple Podcast, Spotify, here and there,
Hmm.
so that people can get to know more about that. What I would do is I'll pick one post today.
Okay.
I'll just talk about that,
Hmm.
and I would convert that into a premium subscription model. There are websites like Supercast. So just search for Supercast. Just
Yeah.
one website I'm telling you. There are plenty, but just one. This is helpful. Supercast, or you can also go to Tag Mango. Divyanshu is a dear friend to me.
Okay.
He is the founder of Tag Mango. So what happens is inside podcast, the thing which you listen to on Apple Podcast and Spotify and everything is free. It's a content distribution channel for podcast. But there are platforms like Supercast where you can actually build membership.
Okay.
So let's suppose if people want to listen exclusive content, all right, with respect to anthology.
Yeah.
So 50 posts of anthology, and now what you will additionally get is every single post is described and explained in detailed form in 10 minutes or 20 minutes by Shreya.
Right.
And that would become a subscription model for people.
Right.
So like 50 posts, 50 days.
Right.
That's how people will consume that. So and you can on Supercast, people do 3 type of plan: $1 a month, $5 a month, and $15 a month.
Okay.
You can start with $1 a month.
Right.
All right. And you don't pay anything to the platform. All you pay is the transcription fee, transfer fee.
Okay.
And that is very minimal.
Okay.
So now what will happen is if you get $1 per month and if you get 500 people subscribing to you, that is an additional $500 per month.
Correct.
Even if it sticks for 50 days, which is like close to 2 months,
right,
you will generate an additional $1,000.
Correct. Got it.
All right. So that's how you should think of like a subscription model. And you can think of this as an audio course.
Correct.
Which people are paying you for.
Okay.
And every single day, one episode is live. Okay. So people can read in anthology and then people can also listen to you every single day. Maybe you can launch this on today's 10th and you can set everything up on Supercast and you can launch it on maybe 1st September.
Okay.
All right. So along with this launch, while this is happening for next 20 days, you can also promote your thing that, okay, fine. If you want additional like content, because generally if you have seen on top of the book which people sell on Amazon, whether it is physical or an ebook, there would also be an audiobook, where in audiobook, it won't be like complete word to word. It would be an additional input as well in the present from that author or that speaker.
Right.
So that adds additional value to people.
Yeah.
Because you might have written the book maybe 3 months or 4 months ago, but now when you're reading it, you might have some new idea and you might just want to input that as an additional input.
Yeah.
And that's where the audiobook prices are higher versus the ebooks.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe you can think around something around that and
that's very
make more money.
Yes. That's very useful. I'll work on it. And I will share the link as soon as it's set up. So yeah, thanks.
Sure. Perfect.
And one thing, like some people are asking what's in the ebook. So do you mind if I just quickly tell them? These are all new.
For sure. That's the reason why I asked you, what is your ebook about?
Yeah. So I want to talk like a little bit more is that it's all like, it's all my experiences. When I started out freelancing, it was very, challenging because people were not willing to pay me what I wanted. I always thought that I'm a freelancer, people won't pay me. And, there's this thing that Indian freelancers will be paid like 10 paisa hour, 20 paisa hour.
On that note, Shreya, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
On that note, please tell the audience right now, even though it is your audience, it is not my audience, but please tell the audience, what was your first paycheck when it comes to copywriting and when it was versus what is the highest paycheck which you have ever got per month, obviously, or one shot right now?
One of my first paychecks was around 5,000 INR. 5,000 rupees.
5,000 rupees. And that was
2 years ago. So I started in September 2018. So almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
So this was around 5,000 rupees. Now.
And latest one?
1.5.
The highest one?
1.5 lakhs.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
We won't reveal that, but I can relate to that.
It's been up to like 1.5 lakhs. It's been good.
Because we have recently worked, so I know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
cool.
yeah.
I was actually expecting a little bit less so that I can just fill in that spot, but I guess somebody is higher than me.
Yeah. I mean, you've
Cool enough.
got competition. Yeah. So
cool enough.
Yeah.
Please, you were saying something about your book.
No, this is actually.
So just wanted to make a point in front of audience that it is not an easy job to be a copywriter as well. Making lakhs of rupees right now as Shreya was not at all an easy job. 2 years ago, she also started with 5,000 rupees. So that's the point which I wanted to make in front of audience. Please go ahead.
That's a very good point actually, because when I talk about, I don't normally talk about my numbers. I never talk about my numbers, but I think people really need to know that to understand how challenging it is, but it's possible. Because so many people, I want to be a freelancer, but how much can I earn? I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no upper limit. That's the beauty of freelancing. You could see it's it's up and down. You could make some, like, you could make lakhs in a month, you could make thousands in another month. That's fine.
Yep.
But you have the potential to make those lakhs, and that's what makes freelancing
Yep.
so amazing. So if I talk
Yep.
about this, then yes, like, it's been 2 years, and this is the paycheck kind of that I hit a few months ago. So like in 1.5 years, I was able to go from, like, 5K to 1.5 lakhs. So that's the leap I have taken. And
Yeah.
that's the information that's there in the ebook. Honestly, it's everything that I've learned
Yep.
the way, because I have realized that everything is about psychology. Even though we talk about writing, even though I'm a content writer, I have to appeal to the client and the audience that I'm talking to. I have to appeal to
Mhm.
psychology, and that's where the whole mindset thing comes in. That's where the whole valuing yourself thing comes in, and that's what I want. Like, my ebook has everything about that. My ebook has all.
Where people can find the ebook?
It's in my bio.
Shreya, where is
Link
it?
is in my bio, so you can go and purchase.
Link in the bio. Okay.
Yes,
Cool
you can
enough.
go and purchase it.
Cool.
And yeah, so if after that also, if there's any questions, I'm always available on all of my social media,
Yeah.
so everyone can reach out
Yeah.
questions about that.
Yeah, especially see, I'll tell people that see, people who don't know Shreya's work. I have seen her work. I have personally worked with Shreya with respect to copywriting for my client or for myself as well. And whether it was my client or we won't disclose the names, but yeah, it was like directly working with me only.
Mhm.
And we have paid Shreya 1 lakh rupees, all right, just to write like we won't disclose, but yeah, we have paid her in lakhs.
Mhm.
So she has the potential, she has the work ethic, and definitely, if you want to just um, approach somebody who has this copywriting skill, you should definitely follow Shreya on LinkedIn, and you should definitely get this ebook wherever, like it's in her bio link. So do check out her ebook as well, and yeah, that's what I would do.
Thank you so much. It like means so much to me, honestly, because I'll tell you, when I put out a post that I'm live with Digital Pratik, my inbox was blowing, like, how did you get him? How are you live with him and all that stuff? And I'm like, sometimes it's a matter of asking the people you know already. It's not about, trying to
Yeah,
go in for more people, trying to get in more numbers. It's about making the most of the relationships you had. And
yeah,
I have enjoyed working with you. And I had this hope that,
yeah.
if I message you, you might be like, what's in it for me? But then you might be like, hey, I'm going to do it just because. And you did it just because.
That's the
So,
that's the only thing which I don't do.
yeah,
That's the only thing which I never ever do.
right.
And that's the reason why wherever on stages or now because of lockdown and corona, because of virtual events,
Mhm.
wherever I go, I have never sold any course. I never talk about my courses or I never talk about. I just go over there, 100% value,
Mhm.
and I just leave.
Yeah,
I let people come to me. If they are interested, they'll come to me. That's it.
right. That's good.
That's my way.
Very nice of you. And you have shown up, you have shown that authenticity in all the content you put out on all platforms, on all the million platforms that you are. And you have
Yeah.
put out all that authenticity. You match up to it, you live up to it. So thank you so much for that. And
Thank you so much.
anything you want to say, like, before you leave this life, anything you want to say to everyone who's here?
Everyone who's here, if you have no clue about copywriting, it is not about copying somebody's writing. It is it is you trying to follow Shreya Pattar on LinkedIn and figuring out what is copywriting.
Correct.
That's what I would say.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
It's been a pleasure having you, and you are amazing.
Thank you so much.
And anyone who wants to check out my ebook, the link is in the bio. And
Yeah. Please go check out her ebook, buy that, learn from it, and do execute. Do execute.
definitely.
Right. God bless you, Shreya.
Bye.
God bless you. All the best for the ebook.
Bye.
Bye bye. Take care. Bye.
Take care. Hi everyone. I thought I would just stay here for a few more minutes because I don't know so many of you. So many of you are new over here, and I want to talk about myself if you would like to know about me. So if you have any questions, you can just start commenting them, and I will, talk a little bit about what I do, who I am, and what kind of content I create, and how I can help, or how my ebook can help you out. So if you want to ask your questions, start shooting them. And something about me, I'm a content writer. I basically, write content for, say, like captions for people's social media, for for their websites and LinkedIn, all of those things. I write content. काफी लोग हिंदी में बात कर रहे हैं, चलो हिंदी में बात कर लेते हैं. तो ठीक है, तो मैं कंटेंट लिखती हूँ, चाहे वो वेबसाइट एंड इंस्टाग्राम कैप्शंस, anything actually, articles and sales copy, emails, all of that stuff. And a little bit about myself is I'm from Bombay, but I live in Dublin. I'm also a student. I'm a full-time student. I'm a full-time freelancer, I could say. And I have launched an ebook where I have shared all the tips that I've learned over 2 years. So in the past 2 years, I have grown my following on LinkedIn to 55,000. So 0 to 55,000 in 2 years. And it took me all this time to figure LinkedIn out. It took me all this time to understand कि LinkedIn पे grow करते कैसे हैं. तो इन द ई बुक मैंने सारे टिप्स दिए ई बुक में कि लिंक्डइन पे कैसे यू कैन ग्रो without spending all those 1 year 2 years of hard work. Just open the book and read it. You'll probably finish it in like 2 hours. Keep reading it and execute that to grow on LinkedIn. Definitely. Okay, are you a businesswoman? Yes, I mean, I'm a student. I'm also a businesswoman, I would say. I am working on my startup, so that's something I'm doing. um can amateur writer make a career in content writing? Yes, even if you're an amateur writer, you can start. And you can check out my profile. मेरे profile पे बहुत सारे tips हैं, ebook में बहुत सारे tips हैं. That's going to help you even if you're like a total newbie. Okay. What type of content I create? Articles, blogs, any kind of content that you see, video scripts, articles, blogs, website, all of those things I cover. Hey Shreya, how you started? So how I started was I have been writing since I was 8 years old. Matlab poems, essays, things like that. And in 2018, I moved here to Dublin for college. I met the CEO of LinkedIn, Jeff Weiner. I put out a post on LinkedIn. It went viral. And I got a lot of leads from that viral post. Like it had 1.5 million views, 14,000 likes. And I got a lot of clients. तो मुझे उससे समझ आया कि अगर मुझे एक पोस्ट से इतने सारे क्लाइंट्स मिले हैं, तो अगर मैं और लिंक्डइन पे और ध्यान दूं और कंटेंट क्रिएट करूं, सो आई कैन मेक इट वर्क फॉर मी. तो मैंने वो किया. मैंने लिंक्डइन पे एकदम बहुत सारा कंटेंट क्रिएट किया. अभी 2 साल से मैं लिंक्डइन पे कंटेंट क्रिएट कर रही हूँ. एंड बेसिकली उसके बारे में सब सारे टिप्स मेरे ई बुक में है. तो लिंक इज इन द बायो, यू कैन चेक दैट आउट. My main income model is freelancing. I'm a complete freelancer, so that's the main thing. That's my income. What am I studying? I'm studying English and philosophy. I'm a bachelor's in English and philosophy in Dublin. Where is your ebook available? It's available in the link in the bio. Just go and click in the link, and there are two things. So there's first is the ebook, of course, that you can purchase. Second is you can register for the launch party today evening. So I have a launch party where it'll probably be on Zoom. So you can register for that in the bio. Did you work for any company before freelancing? I have done internships after my 12th standard, and then I joined college. So I haven't really had a job. No. How can your content be helpful for bloggers and businesses? My content is into two things. First is individual, like personal branding, and second is like company, business building. So in terms of bloggers can hire me for writing their blogs, editing, proofreading, all those kind of things. Even cross promotion on different platforms. I manage like Instagram, Facebook marketing, all of those kind of things. And for businesses, of course, brand building. So like, having that building their brand on Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever it may be, their articles, web copy, all those things. That's how I help. Do you have a particular niche of writing? Let me tell you, I've written for over 40 niches in the past 2 years. So that's a lot of niches. And that's why I always recommend that if you don't know your niche, you should just, kind of explore everything. सब ट्राई करके देख लो, फिर जो पसंद आए उस पे एकदम like चिपक जाओ टाइप. So just go in for everything. How to grow on LinkedIn. All those details are there in the ebook. My ebook is available today. Only for today, it is for 500 rupees. So it's been 500 rupees. You can pay today. Tomorrow, the price will go up. I don't know how much. It'll be 600, 700, 800, could be anything. So if you want to get it for the least possible price, order it today. As soon as you order it, जैसे ही आप purchase करोगे, तो वो ebook आपकी email में आ जाएगा. तो एकदम instantly you can purchase it. Have you written ad copies? Can you let me know? Charge for the same. I have written ad copies. Please DM me and we can talk about the details. First step to learn copywriting is to write. The first step to learn copywriting is to actually start writing, because of course many people, like बहुत सारे लोग राइटर बनना चाहते हैं लेकिन राइटिंग करते नहीं है, तो कुछ भी शुरू करने के लिए वो करना पड़ता है. तो राइटर बनना है तो प्लीज राइटिंग करो and it will work for you. How did you come up with good copywriting even you did not have experience in that thing? So I have been writing in general since I was 8 years old. तो मुझे मतलब लैंग्वेज, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज पे काफी अच्छा ग्रास्प था. मुझे पता था कि मुझे राइटिंग पसंद है. आफ्टर 12th स्टैंडर्ड मैंने एक साल के लिए सिर्फ इंटर्नशिप्स किए. एक साल के लिए मैंने कॉलेज नहीं ज्वाइन किया, मैंने सिर्फ इंटर्नशिप्स किए. उसके बाद मैंने कॉलेज ज्वाइन किया. तो वो इंटर्नशिप्स में मैंने जो सीखा वो सारा वैल्यू इज व्हाट आई एम यूजिंग राइट नाउ इन माय फ्रीलांसिंग एज वेल. सो या. ओके, आपका कोर्स क्या है मैम? प्लीज फाइंड मी कोर्स. माय कोर्स, मेरा कोर्स ई बुक है. ई बुक मेरे लिंक बायो में एक लिंक है, उसमें मेरा ई बुक का परचेज कर सकते हो. सो प्लीज चेक दैट आउट. Sneh Nidhi is asking ki, that if you don't have a website, is that is that something that's holding you back? Initially, it's okay to not have a website as a content creator, but once you start, once you know that this is what you want to do and you want to build your visibility, it's good to have a website just so that if people look up online, they can find you easily. So it's good to have a website, but it's not necessary as soon as you start off. एज अ फ्रीलांसर कौन से साइट के प्रोजेक्ट पे काम करती हूँ? मैं कोई साइट से नहीं काम करती हूँ, मैं लिंक्डइन से काम, मतलब मैं लिंक्डइन पे पोस्ट डालती हूँ और मुझे सारे लीड्स इनबाउंड मिलते हैं. मतलब मेरे सारे क्लाइंट्स, जितने भी मैंने लोगों से वर्क किया, जितने भी लोगों के साथ मैंने काम किया है, सब मेरे पास आए हैं. उन्होंने बोला है कि हमें आपका राइटिंग पसंद है और हमें लिखना है. और ऐसे मैंने ऑलमोस्ट 2-3 साल में मैंने ऑलमोस्ट ऐसे 500 लोगों से बात की है और उसमें से शायद 200 लोगों के साथ काम किया है. तो मेरे ई बुक में भी वही आइडिया है कि हाउ डू यू जनरेट इनबाउंड लीड्स, कैसे यू कॉल पीपल एंड दैट विल हेल्प यू आउट. Okay, so yeah, so I think there are no more questions. What were you discussing with Prateek sir? So Prateek was here for the launch party. So we just talked about, he was here for the launch party for the ebook. So we just talked about launching ebooks, courses. ये वीडियो मेरे पेज पे सेव होगा, तो वो चेक कर लेना बाद में. एंड हमने बहुत बात की, मतलब कि कोई कोर्स लॉन्च कर रहा है तो उन्हें कैसे करना चाहिए और कैसे प्राइसिंग सोचना चाहिए, कि प्राइस करना है कि फ्री में सेल करना है, वो सब चीजें, तो वो सब कवर किए. What research tools do you use to source content ideas apart from Google? Trivedi Manan. Manan, one thing I use is my communication with clients. So if I'm stuck somewhere, I just directly communicate with my client. I ask them for resources and ideas because they know what they're looking for. They already have an idea about everything that they want to do. So it's good to ask your client. It's a very helpful tip for research. How can we identify that content is copywriting and someone is copying your content? Copywriting is not copying content. Copywriting is writing for ads, writing anything that sells. So there are two things: content writing, copywriting. Content writing is like big form content that's meant to entertain, that's meant to inform, educate, all of these things. So articles would be content writing. Copywriting is something that's meant to sell, something that's short and sweet, and something that's meant to be मतलब उसके ऊपर किसी को एक्शन लेना चाहिए. तो कॉपी राइटिंग में यू गेट लाइक एड का कॉपी जो रहता है, एड कॉपी, वेबसाइट कॉपी, ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर कॉपी राइटिंग, जिससे एक्शन इज you're made to take action. So that's the main difference. And are you available for mentoring? Yes, I do mentor some people. Chiranjeevi, you're asking. So I do mentor some people, but I prefer, you can check out all my videos on Instagram because I have many, many, many valuable videos. And you can check out my ebook. That'll be much better. And if there's any questions, my inbox is always open. So you can always DM me for any questions you have. Thank you all so much for all your wishes. That's really good. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm trying to look for questions. So if you have any other questions, you can DM me. relevant to like, writing, relevant to anything you want to know about me, so that, you can decide whether the ebook is right for you. And of course, the ebook itself, the link is in the bio. Please follow me on Instagram if you like my content. I post a lot of content about freelancing, a lot of content that is going to help you, win more clients, make more money. That's my goal, to help you make more money. And someone is asking, how important is psychology in writing? So psychology is very important in terms of two things. First is closing the deals itself, because you have to understand the value you provide and how to convince. मतलब कैसे convince करोगे किसी को कि वो तुम्हारे साथ काम करे, तुम्हें hire करे और इतना पैसा तुम्हें क्यों दे? So that is the first kind of psychology. The second kind of psychology is the kind of psychology you use in your content. मतलब कंटेंट पढ़ने के बाद वो जो रीडर है उसको एक्शन लेना चाहिए. कंटेंट कोई एक हेडलाइन पढ़े तो उनको और पढ़ने का मन करना चाहिए. All these things. So there are two kinds of psychology, I would say, that you have to think of. And I have kind of covered both of these things in my ebook. Divi Patel is asking fees of mentorship. I think if you're a new writer, let's not talk about the fees of mentorship. The best option for you would be to get my ebook. It's rupees 500 right now for today. So this is the best price you can get it at. So get it today. And then, if you have more questions, you can always DM me. So that's available. What do you plan in future freelancing? So right now I'm a freelancer. I still have a few more years of college to go, and I am preparing for it. Freelancing is working very well for me. I'm looking at scaling it up to the next level, and everything I learn from it, I'm going to share with you. जो भी मैं सीखूंगी इस journey में, I'm going to share everything with you. So if you want to follow me, and then I'll share all of what I learn and how you can make it work for yourself as well. I wrote one fiction novel in my mother tongue Telugu. I need to launch it. Could you please suggest how to market it and how to launch it? For any launch, I think I'm still figuring it out, because it's my first ebook. I'm still working on it. A good thing would be to definitely kind of, speak with people who are Telugu writers. Try to get them into, try to get them to read your book, send them your book for free. Tell them to read it. Tell them to give you reviews, feedback. Use their reviews in the back, in the back cover or the front cover of your book. Use their reviews on your website, promote those reviews, and ask them to help you promote your book. Like Prateek, I'm telling you, many people will be willing to just do it for you just because they're just nice people. Prateek helped me out, so I'm sure, you'll also get some help like this. All right, so that's it. आज मतलब मेरा time up हो गया, 2 minutes बचे हैं. So that's all. So I think I hope this helped you out, and I do a lot of live sessions about freelancing. I did a lot of live sessions about a lot of things, so that could work for you. I'm not a Telugu. Somebody's asking. I'm not a Telugu. I was talking about the Telugu book that somebody was talking about. So my book #anthology is available for order. So if you order it today, you can order it for rupees 500. Link is in the bio. And as soon as you order it, it'll be in your inbox ready to read. So just order it, make the payment, and it'll be in the inbox right away. Do I write for medical background? Yes. Srinivas, please message me if you want me to write for you. So thank you so much. It was lovely meeting all of you. There are so many new people here. Thank you so much for being here. And again, shout out to Digital Prateek for being here and making this such an amazing live. So if there's any questions, you can DM me, and please check out my ebook, and please tell me what you think about it. And yeah, I hope it helps you out. And if anything, I'm always available on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you want. So thank you so much, and take care, and bye.